Hey guys, it is techygamerkid here, back with another video. I'm gonna try to keep this one unscripted for now, just practice my ability to talk on my own. But this PC we're covering today is great for mining or just gaming in general, and it does have a lot of RGB bling on it. So, before we go ahead and talk about some of the specs and some of its features, let me roll back my intro. So also, one thing before we get started with this video is if you want to see more tech content, please consider subscribing. But back into our normal program, this PC is great for mining because it has Ryzen X processors, so that means it has overclocking built in, more higher clocks and everything, and it will try to overclock for you. And also we have an amp card from Zotac, which will make the computer have the video card overclock automatically, as if Firestorm's overclocking ability to automatically clock isn't enough, because I actually use some of their Firestorm overclocking on my GT 710, which I know it's a really bad purchase. I still have yet to go over to my computer. We'll go over the specs for my computer. The Firestorm has its own 3D boost plus, whatever you wanna say. Maybe they have some newer stuff, I don't know. But this PC is designed with overclocking in mind, so we got an X470F motherboard, not just a cheap skimpy one, a ROG Strix one, so that's pretty nice. I'm not gonna go to like whatever they have, the Zenith Extreme, that's probably Intel, but you get what I mean by their, like, more of their extreme ones with the Roman numerals, that good stuff. We also have some cheaper memory, but one that is widely trusted. And yeah, our parts are pretty genuine. I decided, there was an 80 plus power supply, but I didn't want to go with that because it was a Rosewell, and Rosewell does make some okay cases, but I'm honestly not sure about the quality of their products. You might be able to cut a few dollars, get that one, but the modularity is less. Well, I picked a fully modular power supply. Also, I designed this for a friend because he wants to mine, which, not the greatest idea in 2019. But yeah, this PC does come in at $1,300 though, which is a little pricey, but this is great for mining, anything as the extra features to overclock, so this is why I picked this stuff. Also, it does come in a little over $1,300, but that's only $10 over. Now, this PC has some, I made sure to pick a expensive case, not an NZXT, but it's a thermal take case, which I'm pretty sure the fans are RGB on it, but I don't know. A 240, because I don't want to tick people off, but yeah. It's two fans, two 120mm fan, liquid cooler from, it's a master liquid, so that we don't get our CPU too toasty when we're mining, and we can overclock really well. And it's ARGB, because I'm pretty sure X470 would have 3-pin, as it's pretty good of a platform. But actually, into the specs, this is a great gaming PC, and it has the best Ryzen, being the 2700X processor, which will, as I said, overclock for you as far as I remember. and it's 8 cores. It's just a great processor. It's their Ryzen 7, so top of the line right now. I might upgrade it for something a little better, maybe get a little worse of graphics card, because I don't think the RT cores are useful on what we have, to get like a 3900 or 3700, any of those really good ones coming out with Zen 2. But for now, this will do if you need it just right now. And then we have the Master Liquid ML240R RGB, well, ARGB, to cool it. And it's 240 millimeter, like I said, and it will change, since I think X470F has 3-pin RGB, but it's pretty good. It's only coming in at $100, and then we're going to put that all on our ROG Strix X470F, which I said before. It does have lots of RGB. It looks dark. It has some okay I/O as far as I remember. It's like X470 is a great platform for I/O. Slotting into our X470F motherboard is the Corsair Vengeance RGB, the Pro version, and it's a full 16 gigabytes, which doesn't really matter as far as I know for mining. And it has DDR4 3000, so that's 3000 megahertz speed, which we kind of require for Ryzen sometimes. It's usually pretty much faster. And you can overclock it easily to 3200 with all the fans we have in here, because we have 5 to 6 fans. I'm not sure how many the case we have has, but it will give us a lot of cooling, and we can overclock that RAM very easily. And for our storage, first, for our bulk part of the storage, we have a 2 terabyte. It's a full 3.5 inch drive, but it's a 2 terabyte 3.5 inch 7200 RPM drive. And yeah, it's SATA, of course. It's the Barracuda. It's a Seagate Barracuda, since I've had good experience with it. I have a Seagate Barracuda 1 terabyte 2.5 drive. So yeah, I chose Seagate Barracuda since they're usually reliable, and yeah, it's a lot of storage for any games or any like hashes or stuff. I don't know how that stuff works, but yeah. And then for our NVMe SSD, we have well, M.2, I'm not sure. We have WD Blue 500 gig M.2, which is not the NVMe version. Well, actually, yeah, it's not the NVMe version. It's just the normal version with the white and blue sticker. So it's that one. It's $60, so it's pretty cheap. Also, we have the for our graphics card, we have the RTX 2060, and that's 6 gigabytes of GDDR6, I think it is, which will drive it pretty fast. It's Zotac amp, so it'll overclock It should overclock automatically, like overclock out of the box. And it has, I'm pretty sure it has RGB too, so that's pretty nice. And then we got, for our case, we have an amazing Thermaltake V200, which is mid-tower. It does ATX. And it has 3, maybe 4 fans. They're RGB, I'm pretty sure, or at least it has a function to change them too. And yeah, it's just all around a good case for only $70. And then we have another Thermaltake accessory, which is the Smart Pro RGB 750 watt. And it's only 80 plus bronze, but I picked it over Roseville because I'm not sure about that. They make okay cases, but I'm not sure about their power supplies. I think they make a little bit more on the cheap end of power supplies, but it was 80 plus gold. And I kind of wanted fully modular, so you could go with that Rosewell option if you wanted. But yeah, all in all, this PC is going to be like great for gaming, streaming. It gives you the extra power for streaming. You can do 1440p. You can pretty much do almost anything with this computer. Probably not 4K, but I mean, you could do 4K low, medium settings, and it would still work. So you can do a lot with the RTX 2060, and it has 750 watts, so it has room. I might do an SLI config sometime with these. Might work. And yeah, this is just going to be a great system. You can build this for mining, gaming, streaming, and yeah, all around just a great build. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, toss it a like since it helps me in the algorithm. And if you didn't like it, comment with some feedback for me. Even if you did like it, comment for feedback. Share it with your friends if you thought it might be helpful to them or they're looking for a PC like this. And lastly, subscribe for more great tech content that should be coming your way, hopefully daily. But I am going to try to come back after, like, I've been fed up. Well, not fed up, but everything's been a little hard for me.